so weird.
I have not looked at a mirror. Okay, it looks so much bigger in the picture.
Tomorrow we are going to have a room of 50 team leaders from all across. We have actually people from all across Ontario, people flying in from different parts of Canada and the US. I'm so excited. We have all of our supplies for tomorrow. We have our workbooks and our badges and our step and repeats, and I don't even know what else. Oh, gifts for our VIPs.
Yo, let's grab a card first. You got this. You got this.
I love our VIP gifts. Everybody that paid for our VIP experience, the ones that flew in got a little treat in their rooms, and then everybody's getting a United journal and pen. Excited.
Oh, that's the canvas.
Yes. So I wanted every single person, every guest tomorrow is going to get their Team Leader Mastermind workbook, and everyone's going to get a little box of candy. This is the best candy in the world. They're all gonna have it at their place setting. Here's the thing that, I even want to encourage people with tomorrow is that not every conversation or every session will be for everybody. You have to, number one, approach rooms like this with the mentality that you're here to give as much as you are to receive, because that's when you'll actually get the most out of it. And then the second is when you are taking and when you are receiving, it's not, every word in every session is not going to be for everybody. It's impossible. We're all at different stages and different seasons. So it's take what you can for where you're at and where you're at in your journey, and then take action on it, do something with it, and take that into 2026 so that you can elevate as a leader, run your team with more clarity, with more confidence. I think that's what people are going to walk away with tomorrow. Believe me when I say these are actually so easy to put together compared to some of the other ones I've done. We got to hustle, actually. We have lots to do. So everybody's getting one of these workbooks. Oh, that's me.
Who's that?
Whoa, apparently that's me. With the agenda and notes and everything for each session. It's funny because when you see it printed for the first time, until you see it printed for the first time, you don't really realize, but the fonts are pretty big, so I'd probably make the fonts a little smaller next time, but overall I'm really happy with it, and I think everybody will be able to leave with lots of nuggets. I just need to see if this is even going to be possible. So in kindergarten, I learned how to cut, and I'm going to do that today too. This is going to take forever. Voila. Everything was going way too smoothly.
Yeah.
It was like, I looked at the clock and I'm like, 8 o'clock, we're going to be out of here in 30 minutes, and I'm going to get to go and chill. No.
I'm not gonna lie, there is a silent competition right now, and I think I have more than Amy.
But I'm winning though.
Respectfully.
When you guys
You
are
have more than
falling
one.
behind.
Yo, give me one.
Look at how many I've done.
Look how much I have.
He's trying to, he has.
I have
she's beating you actually.
I have way more than you do.
Just so you know, Amy was well aware about this silent competition.
Yeah, I know.
You cut up too late.
This is on camera right now.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys a story about Karen?
Yes, tell us.
So when my husband and I used to live in Don Mills,
Yeah.
we used to drive in the neighborhood, and I used to always dream of owning a house in that neighborhood and having a real estate team that had as many signs up as Karen Miller.
Oh no.
Karen Miller.
She had a team in that area, and when her name came through, I was like,
What? Yeah.
is this a joke right now? I'm the very person that I used to idolize. I'm gonna tell her that tomorrow. I've never met her.
Really?
Really?
This is the first time
Never
you
met
meet
her.
No
She
way.
I didn't even know she knew who I was, and she just randomly signed up. I think from my emails or social, and I'm gonna tell her.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
that's
used to,
a crazy story.
her signs were always in our neighborhood, and I was like, one day I want to have a team like that.
Dang. I
Ten?
only got 22. You
Yeah,
definitely have more.
I think she's definitely good.
Nice try.
Yeah, nice.
You might as well quit now.
You have some good penmanship.
No, I don't. Oh my gosh. I think it's really important for people to know, number one, that you're grateful when they take the time to come and speak and share and contribute and like just pour into our attendees. And I think that writing out a personal note just goes the extra mile. I mean, I could mass produce them, but just it's the personal touch and it matters to me. So I have this thing where I always come into the room like the night before, the day before, because you just like, I'm such a details person. I just really want to make sure that everything is as perfect as it possibly can be behind the scenes. And this is the part that nobody shows when it comes to events. Setting up the room, the step and repeat, the banner's almost falling apart, the badge is not fitting in, like, you know, being short, some registration information, like it just, no matter how much you prepare, there's always going to be this, like those little things that need to be tweaked. And so that's why I just like to make sure that everything is done and set. The room is exactly the way we want it to be, so that by tomorrow morning when we walk in, we're ready to go. And I feel so good. I'm excited. I'm nervous too. I just feel like it's such a huge responsibility. I actually texted my coach today. I was like, I feel so nervous. I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel like almost nauseous. And she's like, it's because you care so deeply. And that actually settled me a little bit, because I also know that the pressure that I'm putting on myself is just to show up as the best version that I possibly can for every single person that's taking a risk and coming in this room tomorrow. And we're ready, we're prepared, the lineup is amazing, but I know that they're here for one another too. They're here for just being around like-minded, growth-minded, big thinkers, and I think a lot of like what we've created is going to connect people to one another too. And to me, that is like the most amazing. If I look back at tomorrow and I see that other leaders have connected with each other, then I know that we've accomplished something that we set out to. So, good night. Let's get this party started. Oh, just kidding. Good morning. Good morning. This is cool. Did you bring this? Test, check. I've done a lot of events, like this hotel staff and the room setup, and even like the atmosphere with like the black tablecloths and the black chairs, the screens on each side. Like it just all matters. I'm so happy. I just feel super grateful. I feel like this sigh of relief because the feedback's just been so overwhelmingly positive, and I expected that because we prepared. We poured our heart and soul into every topic, every session, every speaker. We wanted it to be loaded with value, and I just feel so grateful that that's the feedback that's coming back, that people were just so grateful to be in the room, networking and getting in relationship with other team leaders. Leadership can be super lonely, and we know that, and I've experienced that firsthand, and there's so much hype in our industry around like build these big massive teams, and then I just wanted to make sure that we created a space for leaders to just truly connect and talk raw in a safe space, unplugged, and I feel like we accomplished that today, and I don't know, I just feel super grateful. And I also just know like I feel really strongly like we're on the right track. This is a gap in our industry that our Team Leader Mastermind is filling, and I'm just so blessed to be a part of it. Masterminds like this are more intimate, and they're not full of hype and rah. It was just really, there was deep connectivity, and I felt that amongst the collaboration that was happening at the individual tables. I felt that with the people that I was talking to. And the feedback's just been really overwhelmingly positive. Every time I finish an event, I'm just like so amped up to start planning the next one. I'm ready to go. I think it's just really important to remember that there's so many ways to grow. There's not a one size fits all when it comes to building a real estate team, but getting in environments and rooms like this where you can see what other leaders are doing and then adapt that based on what's going to work for you and your plans, and most of all, to serve your agents and your team. That's where the secret sauce is, and that's honestly what we're all about. My biggest takeaway is that I'm always so hard on myself, so I'm like, okay, there's like 10 things I'm going to do better and do differently next time. But for now, I'm just going to take off my heels. That's what I really want to do. That's my number one takeaway. Maybe next time I'll wear runners.
The biggest takeaway is I got to witness different team members and how everyone runs their team. One thing that I realized, there is no one blueprint of running a team, but what's very important is the culture that you have, and I learned a lot about the hiring process and also how to utilize tools that you can implement in your business. So this is my first time here, but I promise I will be back next year. And I'm going to bring my team members as well, just to see and experience what you guys have created. And thank you so much.
The things that's important about Team Leader Masterminds is being in a room, in a community full of your peers, where you can share best practices and learn from other people's struggles and feel heard, listened to, and learn something new.
This is my first time here. My biggest takeaway is the foundation for running any sort of team. I do run a team in Vancouver. I flew all the way here to Toronto to see this group, and it's something that I need for my foundation for my business, and I highly recommend it to anybody that is starting a team or wants to grow a team.
It is my first time here. We flew in from Montreal this morning. I think it's extremely important because as a team leader, sometimes you get stuck in a rut. It's nice to just have these fresh ideas that I can come back to. I'll be flying back to Montreal to implement the ideas that we learned today.
Yes, it is my first time here, and I think it's important to know what's going on with other people in this business. It's a lonely business, and it's always great to have that collaboration with others just to see, am I on the right path? Am I doing things the right way? Or is there something else I could be doing to make it better?
What was your biggest takeaway?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. Fire quickly would probably be one of them that I had to learn a bit. And I wish I would have done that a little bit earlier, but you live and learn.
It is my first time at this event, and I think the biggest takeaway I have, there were a lot of great nuggets, but as a team leader, it can get really lonely, and to be in a room with all these other team leaders, different sizes of teams, different structures, different brokerages, it's very agnostic and it's very safe, and you just can learn so much. It's just my mind's blown right now, and I'm so grateful for this.
Yeah, it is my first time here. I'm a brand new real estate agent, and my biggest takeaway is you can't scale from chaos. So we got to get a little more organized in everything that we're doing. So this was really well done.